Hello again, everybody. This is John with BestPriceNutrition.com. I'm making this video today because a lot of you guys have asked in the comments where I've been, how come I haven't been making videos, where's the short guy? Somebody asked. I'm not short, actually. I'm like 5'11" and a half, about 6 feet tall. Glenn is just tall, so when I stand next to him, I happen to look shorter, so it was funny. But in all seriousness, I will be making more videos again soon. I've just been really busy with things going on here. To give you guys an update, I'm working on my master's right now in nutrition. I decided to go back to school to get it. You know, and some of the motivation is to have the credential somewhat, but that doesn't mean that somehow my answers get better or anything like that. So, and it's not that I'm saying I'm not learning anything either. It's just that it's just the reality in some ways to have it is better. So that's part of why I haven't been making videos lately. Plus, I am very obsessive when I research and do things. I don't like to just come on and make videos willy-nilly, if you will, especially about certain topics. I owe it to you guys, I feel, to do the proper research before I'm going to talk about a given topic. So that's sometimes why you don't see like me making videos, like tons of them every week and stuff like that. It's just not my nature. But I also see a trend on YouTube too, and it's something that's been there for a while, and I've actually been paying more attention. In the past, honestly, I barely ever watched any other YouTube videos. I really didn't pay attention. I wasn't very aware of the fitness community, if you will. Whereas now, I've taken some time and kind of looked around and gotten an idea of the landscape, and I see what a lot of other people do. A lot of people share a lot about their personal lives on YouTube. That's something I'll never do. It's just not my nature. I will share more about myself and things like that with you guys, though. I've tended to resist those things in the past. Just letting you guys in a little bit on my own neurosis here, just because I tend to think most people don't give a shit, to be honest with you. I think there's some narcissism there to think that everybody cares about those things. So that's kind of my default position. But at the same time, I also understand that, people want to get to know you a little bit. So I guess when I was checking out some of the other stuff, or when I follow certain people and things like that, I enjoy knowing some of those things. So I guess that makes me a bit of a hypocrite. So I will, I guess, in the long term, and what I'm trying to say here is I will share more of that kind of stuff, more things about training and things that, that I do, some of the people I work with and stuff like that too. To let you guys in on some of that stuff. So that's kind of, what goes through my head, like I said. It's kind of balancing out that, giving people information, hey, do you guys care about this, without coming off like some narcissist, like, everybody cares about all these things and so on and so forth. So that's probably a product of me just being one of 8 children, coming from a big family. It was Jimmy, Tommy, Billy, Bobby, whatever your name is, get over here. That was kind of how you were referred to in my house, if if they knew your name. And somewhat kidding here, but that's why sometimes you guys don't get some of that stuff from us, specifically me at least. So I'm making an effort here to become more active on social media, sharing more things. Like I said, I will be doing more videos. They will not necessarily be supplement reviews. Glenn's more or less going to handle that. And sometimes I see, in the comments, people get tired of those videos. And I understand that. We understand that. We do those, though, because if somebody is, looking to buy a given supplement, it is relevant information for that person, if they are, hey, I might be buying this, here's something I could trust as a review. And, just to touch on something, too, that I noticed a lot in the comments lately, and I'll make some videos talking about some of this stuff. There seems to be a lot of, and not just on our channel, others too, I see a lot of tribal stuff out there where, some people are in the pro-supplement camp, and others are in the, hey, anyone who sells supplements is a snake oil salesman, and we get some of those comments in our videos. I typically reply, apparently you haven't watched our videos, you've made the simplistic, hey, they sell supplements, must be, lying to me or full of shit. I've said this before and I'll say it again, I'll go do something else if my job required me to get on here and do that. I think those of you who have followed us understand that, we will tell you based upon the evidence if something is good, bad, or indifferent. So, and we will continue to do that. I'm not going to sacrifice my credibility just to sell supplements. We've made videos pretty much telling you not to buy entire categories of supplements. That's just because of no evidence. Now, some people will say, well, then why do you guys sell them? Well, you assume that everybody listens to me, number one. A lot of people don't. I can tell them flat out. There's people who work here who will ask me my opinion. One of them's behind the camera about a given pump supplement, and I'll tell I wouldn't use that, not for that purpose at least, and inevitably he's drinking it on the way out. So that's just the way it is. So I don't make that assumption that everybody's going to listen to me. Everybody has a different criteria. So anyways, I will be back. One of the first videos I'm going to make is about protein intake. We did one years ago, and what I see a lot in the comments is a lot of people will come on and say, hey, that's too much protein, or hey, that's not enough, and make these wild assumptions with a one-size-fits-all that fails to consider a lot of variables when we're talking about protein intake. And it's an area where there's actually some room for disagreement based on evidence. So I will do that video for you guys. I'll do it in depth. Of course, answer your questions. I'll share, like I said, a whole bunch of others. In the next couple weeks, if you're watching this video, I will actually be in South America. I'll be south of the equator. I will be in Brazil. I will be in Argentina. So I'm actually going to 3 cities. So I'll be gone for a couple weeks with that. I will, as I said, I'll start sharing more. So hopefully I get some good pictures, and I'll share some of them on here. I hope I get the chance to meet up with my friend down there, Wagner. He actually trains Damian Maya, Shogun. He's their coach. He lives in Sao Paulo. He may be coming up to Rio to meet us, so if he does, hopefully I'll be able to do a little video with him. Some of you guys are interested in UFC and stuff like that. We can hopefully get that interview. If not, like I said, I'll share some of those pictures. And guys, in the comments too, I appreciate it if you let me know too, like what you're interested, also what you want to hear. Obviously, the in-depth nutrition topical videos I know are of interest to people too, and that'll be the main focus of it. So like I said, it's not as if I'm going to open up the door to everything I do from a day-to-day. Hey, I hate this, I hate that. I mean, again, that will never be me doing that, and I don't think anyone cares, quite frankly, about those things, at least for me. Now maybe your favorite professional athlete would have you. That I guess that's interesting. It doesn't really interest me, again, whoever it is, but some of it may in terms of hey, for dieting or recipes, things like that. But I just mean I guess you guys know what I'm getting at. Hey, I'm checking in here on Facebook or whatever, and cue the eye roll. So anyways, so yeah, so please, but share what you guys want to. It's not your job to create content for us, but just to gauge some things. And we're going to do some Q&A videos and stuff too as well. So I just wanted to let you guys know because these questions come up. So please, again, share your thoughts in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.